The thickness and the depth continues. This is called plot and character development. Are you challenging my imperial water to my face? Hey, it's Faith from Tiny Wave TV, and this is my Legend of the Galactic Heroes journal, entry number 6. This time I'm covering less episodes than I usually do, cause girl, so much has happened. Let's just get into it, starting with episode 51. Y'all, oh my god. I couldn't believe my ears and my eyes when Wenli was performing that lengthy monologue that led to the marriage proposal. This was a historical moment. One little win for a woman and a huge victory for womankind. Alright, that might be too much, but I'm so happy for them. And her reaction, and his reaction to her reaction, and her saying yes sir, and them being awkward and cute as they were. But you know, this is Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Some sadness always finds its way in the happiest of moments. Julian. I had no idea he liked her, and I hate to see him heartbroken like that. Definitely appreciate Kazern being there. He was insightful and understanding, and yeah, salute. Also in this episode, we got another one of those sparkly, thought-provoking conversations between Wenli and Shenkov. I love those because Shenkov challenges Wenli and puts into concrete words what Wenli is at times hesitant to admit or like to face head on, and just the elusiveness of his character. At this point though, Wenli's the most determined that he's been so far. The worst possible democracy over the ideal autocracy. That's what he said, which I can't disagree with, because I think if we're talking the best soil for cultivating the ideal democracy, an autocracy is a dead end for that, ideal or not. So the Battle of Vermillion started very ordinarily, blah, blah, blah. According to the narrator,
相手こそが奇策を仕掛けてくるかと疑い、それに対応して動くことを考えていたため、ごく正当的な戦法での探り合いから始まったのである。
This is something that I've been thinking about. These two hold each other in such high esteem based on how they've come to know each other as enemies at war. But I wonder what they would think of each other if they got to know each other as people, you know, flesh and blood and emotions. Because we see that side of them, the private life and how it affects the professional, but they don't really. And that often leads to interesting situations like this one. Another thing I've been thinking about is this. He's one of those fucking annoying folks. The episode ended with some really disturbing images. I don't think I'll be able to like get this particular scene out of my head. There was a soldier who had like lost half of his body and was calling out for his mom. That was like, that has to be the height of helplessness for a human being. Deeply sad and unsettling. Whew. That was one eventful roller coaster of an episode. I just talked a whole lot, but Wenli summarized it perfectly in episode 52. The thickness and the depth continues in this episode as well. Y'all, I cannot believe we lost Konev.
No! God, please, no!
Poplin sounding so serious was a first. So was Dusty with a beard. My boy sounds absolutely spent, and so am I after all these intense situations. The only moments that I felt calm a little was when Oberstein opened his mouth. Damn, that oasis of a voice. Mueller showed up for Reinhardt with his usual best boy energy, but he doesn't learn. Look at him standing so calm, as if he didn't break his ribs last time. Dude, your seatbelt. Episode 53 got everyone like, not me though. Definitely couldn't afford to lose the golden boy just like that. Thank you, Hilda. Girlie was walking on a tightrope there with the whole thing, because of course Mittermeier would have his buddy join in. And the buddy in question, well, let's just say that there are some times when he wishes he were a bird. I was shocked to hear that Rue actually considered taking Mittermeier hostage. And then there was Mittermeier defending Rue's name in his absence. Also, look here. I don't know, y'all. Rue better not harm Wolf-sama in any way. Mittermeier's been earning my respect. Well, he's not exactly what you would call a saint, but he's not conceited like some of these nobles and actually cares about the lives of the civilians. In other news, Reinhardt, who was saved by Hilda, Mittermeier, and Rue's reluctant ass, was bummed up as hell. There was something psychotic about that laugh. I'm scared for my boy. On the other hand, we got Wenli. Y'all, this is called plot and character development. Instead of chatting with Shenkov after meetings about paradoxical shit, he's now getting all lovey-dovey with his fiancé. But why didn't they show the kiss? I love them. I haven't been this excited about a straight couple in ages. And I didn't know it was gonna get even more exciting. Episode 54, we're here. The Ulysses and the Brunhild in such close proximity and in that serene state was in itself a surreal thing to watch. Then Wenli actually went over to meet Reinhardt.
Oh my god, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
Mueller giving him such a warm welcome was a surprise because I'm pretty sure he swore to kill Wenli before. Anyway, them meeting up was the most surreal hype moment. Like,
that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere again before. It's absolutely electric.
Reinhardt, being the talented talent scout that he is, wasted no time in trying to recruit Wenli, to which he replied, gee, thanks. But no. First of all, dictatorship, and second of all, your water sucks, man. Like, look at this tea. No offense, but ew. What Reinhardt had to say to that was, yo, I understand your point of view on my political system, but my water? Are you challenging my imperial water to my face? No, I'm just presenting an antithesis to your water. You know what? If my bestie was alive, you would have been dead meat. Yeah. I love you though. Love you too. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Okay, Reinhardt talking about Zeke with Wenli was such a vulnerable moment to like have in front of your enemy, and it kind of reminded me of when Wenli met Zeke and they both felt all close and friendly. At any rate, I'm curious about what Wenli might have picked up from that interaction. I was also curious about how Reinhardt would react to Hilda after she practically went, F your idea of victory, I'ma save your blonde ass my way. And that was dramatic to say the least. Reinhardt's self-awareness always catches me off guard. And it kind of looks funny in the Kaiser ensemble. I wonder if he's aware of that too. And speaking of clothing, someone in the comments was curious how I would react to Dusty in civilian attire. I see you. I see you. Yeah, that is from episode 60, right? And girl, I have some opinions. Coming up in the next entry. Actually, I don't watch ahead. Like, I continue watching the anime after I've at least scripted the entries. But this time, I looked at my notes for episode 51 till 60. And I was terrified. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that to my back. We also got the new OP and ED to talk about. And yeah, you can already tell what I feel about them, right? Stay tuned and see y'all in the next one.